Hi there, this is Ronald from the DevOps team. In this tutorial, I want to talk about deployment plans in Bamboo. Let's get started. So deployments are just basically grabbing files and sending them to some environment. Not just any files, application files, uh, which you send to some environment so that users can execute or rather interact with the application on that environment. So the way that that works in Bamboo, Um, first, we're going to go to deploy all deployment projects, and here you can see all of our deployment plans. For example, let's look at the staging uh, deployment plan. So as you can see, some deployments will pass, some others will fail. So a DevOps team member has to go and look at the logs and see what went wrong. So let's look at the way this specific deployment plan works. Go to Edit Tasks. And then here you can see all the tasks that will execute during this deployment. They execute in order from top to bottom. The first one will be to stop the IIS server. The second one is just cleaning the working directory task. The third one will actually remove the application files that are already there. The fourth one will download the artifacts. I will go over what artifacts are in just 1 minute. And then the last one will just restart the effort application. So let's go over what artifacts are. If we go to build, all build plans, you're gonna notice that there's a plan called publish artifacts. So artifacts are just compiled application files that you're gonna be sending over to the deployment environment. So for example, in this publish artifacts build plan, if we go to configure plan, you will notice that we have this stage called publish with two jobs, publish web API and publish web app. So the files that are actually sent over are just the compiled binaries of the application, as well as any other, for example, for efforts, HTML files and JavaScript files that need to be sent over for the website to work. Um, any configuration files that are in just plain text mode. Um, and maybe other assets like images and such. So you will see here that, for example, in the web app um, job, we have three tasks, which is just the regular, typical get the source code from Bitbucket, and then we're gonna compile the project, and we're gonna grab those compiled files, and we're going to well, sorry, this just compiles the project, but this one will actually create the artifacts, the publish command for .NET Core. Um, so here in the artifacts tab is where you'll see we're telling Bamboo, okay, Bamboo. In this path is where I'm storing all my artifacts. So just grab everything that's in there and upload that, to your server so that we can get them later. So one important step um, between the publishing of the artifacts and the deployment will be found um, not here, not here. Um, I think that's all in the deployment plan, but you can see it here. So you'll see here that there's a deployment connected with this build plan. So the way that the flow of things work is that we have a special branch called develop. This is a branch that gets deployed to the staging server. The master branch will be the one that's going to be deployed to the production server. So whenever the EFPO team merges a new pull request into the develop server, that's going to trigger this build plan, the publish artifact. So immediately after, Bamboo is going to start uploading the artifacts, or building the application and then publishing the artifacts and then uploading those. Once that build plan is over and it executed successfully, Bamboo will then automatically trigger the deployment using those artifacts that were just recently uploaded. That way, we implement continuous delivery, where every time that somebody makes a change to develop, the artifacts get generated and uploaded, and then we immediately deploy those to the staging environment. Alright, that pretty much covers everything. If you have any questions, please contact me, Ronald, or Dr. Masood Sajadi, the product owner. Thank you.